Respect yourself. I've come on a few minutes earlier, so if you are watching the replay, you might want to skip to a few minutes to allow people come in. It'd be good if you could hear in the background what's playing. Otherwise you're going to see me enjoying music and not even know what it is. It's about respecting ourselves. Hey Lauren, hey Paul. It's my going away party today. Hey Angela, going away party of the old, turning a new corner. Na 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 na. Respect yourself. Respect yourself. Hey Eleanor, hey Rachel, Georgia, Michael. So, if anyone is new here watching this, welcome to some not so crazy revelations, super ascension weekly live energy update healing, a divine healing. Let's just take a breath. Good morning, Arini. Hope we can catch up in the next 6 months, sweetie. That'll happen, as you know. Hey, Vibrancy Rising. Hello. Hey, Troy. Hey, Matthew, Rachel, Sarah, Diana, Pamela, just bringing your energies all in. Spiro, Natalie, Annette. Please know today is turning a very big corner. Today is a farewell from me for the energy of these beautiful weekly lives in this way. I will share more. I'm going to take my time. I have many pages here to share. That's beautiful. Yes, so much is being revealed, seeing through more now. Yes, absolutely. And that brings me to we're going straight in now. These weekly lives are super powerful. That I did a healing with someone and their family and their parents the other day, and I said I'll have this completed in 3 days. And they're a person that also works with divine source healing energies, and they said I'm a bit, I can't remember the exact word, shocked or surprised that I thought that would take 3 months. I said, oh, it would, and longer. I said, but this is me, and I have a double energy, and I'm in a Grandmaster's energy, that I'm able to do that within 3 days. So it's an indication that what you're feeling here is double energies of higher self and spirit and soul, that there's nothing like this on the whole planet. This energy vibration of linking through our emotions, and Ascension Pioneer Trailblazer, that I'm very accessible to you here. Because this is all about you. Hey, Miss A, hot off the press. Exactly, that's it, Miss Catherine, exactly. Hey, Vicky, hey, Zach, hey, Jade, hey, Sharon. All right, let's settle in. So, this was the guidance for today. For this next hour or so, for however long you're able to be here, the message was, keep your focus on yourself your energy over this next hour. It's really, really vitally important that if you do this in this 1 hour, it will save you a lot of energy work later on to see what comes in that robs you of your true presence over this next hour, and focus totally on you for this 1 hour of a 14th dimensional energy in higher self spirit, connected straight with my monad, direct link with source, into a 9th dimensional human body of what humanity is now coming are coming into their 5th dimensional bodies with pure unconditional love for self. So while this space is being held for this next hour or however long, keep your focus and your energy in here and see what comes and distracts you, for you to consciously be aware of what is distracting your energy, because it's really important. So that's up to you wherever you're at. If you can do this in bits or if you can do it all at once, it doesn't matter. But it's about utilize this whole time now to see what robs you of your true present. Where does that thought drift off to? Where does this come into? Except when you're processing and releasing, coming from within yourself. So that was the message to start off. So with the weekly lives that I've been bringing through, it's actually become to the point it's way too much work for me now. So this, I wanted to share what I'm about to say now at the end, because I wanted someone that was watching this to feel all the healing first, and at the end I was going to share what Spirit says I need to share straight away. And I'm like, okay. We don't have a say in the human voice when it's divinely guided that this is. We need to follow what intuition, gut feeling, inner knowing, that connection, divine connection, that we're being guided to do so very strongly. And you will know and will feel that. And that's where the doubt comes in, when we need to shift that doubt. And I'm bringing in new 888 harmonic convergence golden light codes right now for those of you that have showed up here. So you're receiving these newly to the planet firstly. There was a harmonic convergence in 1987 that I've written and shared about before. If not, you can look it up yourself. That involves some very famous people around the world. And then I saw on Facebook, and Spirit said to me, you're bringing through new harmonic convergence energies. You'll be delivering this in January in 2021. And I didn't even know what harmonic convergence was, and because I get it direct from source. And then I read about the soul that did back in 1987. Then I found a group, Harmonic 2020 Convergence 2020. They're bringing back the energy to redo that. This is not what I'm bringing through in the harmonic convergence. The 888 harmonic convergence energy is new to the planet through myself, directly through my solar plexus. I have a direct link to the solar plexus of the world in what I bring through for humanity. So it's purely direct from source, that what I bring through is the first to the planet in the double spirit and soul energies. And I'm right here available to you all. And this will be live streamed. It needs to come from Australia and start from Australia. We are the new Atlantis Rising Energies. And I was let know many years ago, you're here to teach, guide and lead Australia and the world through what you're bringing through. It has taken me a very long time to understand and accept in the human being what that meant. From around 15 years ago, being let to know that specifically. It takes a lot to grow into this human vessel when you're raw, real, and natural. As somebody shared recently, here we go. Take your time. Take a breath. Take a breath. Thank you for coming on. joining me here. The future weekly updates will be on Zoom. I will be recording them and still delivering them and bringing them through. I need to do this to respect and protect my divine source energy. There are energies that are piggybacking. And it's for those that are ready. These are so big. These are super weekly Ascension Live updates. So there's nothing like them on the planet. So now these need to be in a space that's going to be safe and protected, ready for those who respect and understand and are willing for an exchange to receive that, because each one of those will be divine healing. I've been freely gifting these of my divine source energy for the past 6 months. And as I said, it's time to respect and protect that energy. So they will still be available, the hour or so long ones, and I will continue to share updates here. I will still be doing shorter, random, live healings on Facebook for a briefer amount of time as guided. I'm very excited because I'm still will have that personal touch, and I will still share brief written updates which say all in what I'll be writing as well. So we'll still have the link, you'll have the access. There will be an exchange for that. Okay, big release. One-on-one divine healings are my #1 priority for those. bluebeyondguide.com/divine healings if you feel guided, or the super master classes. I'll be doing one every 3 weeks. I have 9 vacancies left for super master class #2 of Last Man Standing, past life, create a god of another planet, and what it means to come in and embody this in this human body, in being raw, real, and being the new wave that's coming up. That the vision is leaving past planets that we've been to, that everyone else that left, and these souls were the last man standing, and now we've returned. We are the ancient war dragons on another dimension that have returned, that are returning. They're still receiving healing. 6 months. 6 months is the message. Morning, Amy. And you're welcome, Matthew. Hi, Tamara from the Sacred Valley Incas. Bless. It's been grateful. I've been grateful for having you here with these. That we all are each needing to step it up and create new ways. And I did share in the previous live that what we're doing is not enough, and many were not knowing that, and I had to deliver that message broadly, that what you're doing, you need to do more. It's actually not enough. And how do you know what you don't know? I get it. I can't do everything on all the lives, and that's why, to be able to reach more, I need to sit back more and lower those vibrations, because everything I do is working with the 888 abundance energies for the planet. And I've been sharing this for some time. I work with the abundance energies, and there are others that have specific roles. There's another lady in Australia that we both work through with the abundance for Australia and the planet personally, and there's others. Each has different callings and roles, and I've always been a part of that, and I've been sharing about that. So that's why I keep Anastasia personal self, even though I live this 24/7. Okay, this is what's coming to share with you all now. So another shift, another vibrational level. Blue, 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 blue. Pastel, blue. And that's why I need to wear black. Black, 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 before colours, colours, colours. I'll get back to the colours in the private recordings of these weekly live updates, because that will allow you then to subscribe through my my website page. You'll have access to these for the exchange. So you can have your private space in the divine, and then if someone's ready and guided to have a one-on-one with me, they can then feel that energy, because souls need to be ready to have them one-on-one, because you're ultimately facing divine source of yourself. And a lot of people are not used to pure divine unconditional love. Okay, here we go, we're releasing now. So remember, focus in this time of what robs you of your true presence, and focus on yourself. It's all about you, 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 you. So the vision and what I was let know before I came on was, I'm creating my new concrete slab for my new foundation. I could write it that you, we, all, but as I said 2 videos ago, I'm coming on for me now. I needed to start shifting the energies. I'm coming on for me now, because I will no longer be a slave of energies and self-sacrificing as I did as a creator god of another planet. And it also, I pushed it in writing for many years now, and gifting. 2017 was my biggest year of being like a slave with my ascension in delivering 24/7, and I'm still just recovering, coming back. And that was 3 years ago in what I shared of several updates through the day. That's what I needed to do, to push, to break, to pick up from being broken, from pushing the polarities, because it's a double-edged sword. Our ascension, our creativity, our mastership is I often say, double-edged sword, isn't it? We've got to cross the line. We cut ourselves a bit. We go, okay, let's bring it back in the middle, into the middle. Our craziness, insane bits of being so powerful, so passionate, so creative are our special isms and bits that we need to juggle multi-dimensionally, because they're all part of us. We get to a point when we finish mirroring with others to really truly find ourselves, to welcome ourselves home, because ultimately it all starts with being very conscious and linking with our emotions. Let's start to keep things a bit more simple. And I'm ready to start keeping things a bit more simple as well. Even though I'm still constantly getting the energies first to the planet, and I'm delivering it more now and calling it the Stasia resonance. Because it's true. At the same time, to this depth, remember I'm talking to this depth of Monad 1, direct link with Source, 2 souls, spirit and soul in the human being, bringing through what I am as Ascension Pioneer. Remember, I'm coming from that space for you to take what it is for you. I've often said this is about being super consciousness. The word super came from spirit. I do master classes. They're not only, I don't like the word just, they're not only, they are super master classes. They really are super master classes. These really are super weekly ascension updates. I do have my finger on the pulse for humanity, for our ascension. Yes, I do. They say no one person knows it all. Absolutely correct. No one person does know it all. I do know it all, for bringing through newly, linking our spirit with our soul through our emotions firstly, with the highest vibration on the planet. I'm owning that. I'm owning my divinity and my sovereignty, for you to own whatever it is for your role, for what you're going through. Because we don't compare in jealousy. We do look to others to bounce off to find ourselves. Okay. So that'll be interesting to see when I play this back, what I just said. Whew, that was just released. And see, what happens is even my consciousness hears it for the first time when I'm in that direct flow. It's interesting. You wrote time to focus on you. Bless you, Sharon. I'm always focusing on me. It is, but it isn't. It is just time to shift things. So we're 21 minutes in. We have 70 beautiful souls in here. We are letting go of twin energy Just let me share what I've written here because someone wrote about twins. Okay, so let me share here. Let me go through my notes. I've got so much exciting stuff to bring through. I'm going to voice and share what Cryon wrote recently. I'm really excited to bring this through. That this is creating new concrete slab for a new foundation home energetically, creating new ancient coding energies of a new golden age, of a new earth golden age energies. My very new temple of my inner sacred shrine of myself with my direct link with the divine. All I share is for you to resonate to, for you. This is all about you to resonate, reflect what you are feeling in your self-healing. Honestly, no one else has the right codes for you but you. Be careful of who you go to. I know you may know this, it's always good to state, and who you may look up to. Make sure you don't have anyone on a pedestal. Make sure you don't have yourself below anybody. Make sure, energetically, constantly check all the time. Ascension and growth is a process. Nobody can say they've done it, I'm doing it, I got it. Even I am still continuing. It is a maturing energetic process. We still have connections and links with others emotionally. Anyone that says they've dealt with that, it's just bullshit. We're still going, we're still ongoing, we're still feeling. Our emotions is also a superpower. Our consciousness, what I call our super consciousness, being conscious of how conscious are you of your emotions and your thoughts. It takes a lot of bravery to monitor, to shift when I say I think to I feel. Yes, I'm repetitive. I repeat this every live. Why do you feel that is? We are constantly shifting from I think to I feel in everybody I'm still speaking to in a gentle new way, that I'm finishing shifting the old masculine energies, because recently in the 144 New Light Paradigm group, I embodied through myself in my human template, as a template for all of you personally, for humanity, that I do through my personal self, because I love you. You are another version, reflection of me. We are one. I'm owning and claiming my divine sovereignty, what I know I'm bringing through to the planet humanity, because it is what it is. I'm just being me. Wow. Something didn't ship then. Wow. Okay, there was a healing then. I don't hide a thing. I share all my healings. Something did not sit with me when I said that. It just did not resonate. Release, release. A final ancient DNA healing. Blue dragon, bringing through new blue dragon energies, and release that blue of the old, and see from the back to the front pouring out new light blue dragon energies, helping and assisting the throat chakra. The higher heart, holy grail dragon energies are here. Heart, higher heart, dragon heart. Let that come through and release and help to heal. Our throat chakra has been so damaged. Look at the eyes today. Eyes, 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 blue. Huge, ancient, ancient, ancient DNA, lineage energies of your mother and father, or that mother-father role of the divine feminine and masculine energies, kapowed recently. Took me out for 48 hours, specifically 24 hours, in a way that I could not get off my lounge at home for those 24 hours, and I knew it was different because I've been doing this for so very long. What's coming through new to the planet, I've been doing a lot longer. I need to be ahead. I need to be leading and paving the way in my human embodiment and voicing it for people to take a breath, stop, take a moment, and allow yourself to receive a divine source golden healing energy right here. Thank you for being here with me too. I need you, you need me. We all help each other, don't we? Good. This is that big, a final DNA family lineage healing from our birth mothers in this lifetime is going back to Mother Gaia's birthing. That just came through this morning. This will take 6 months of processing, releasing, healing, and feeling. I don't often say this. I do not like doing any types of future projections of anything. However, recently I am starting to share more. We are writing new Akashic records. We have never reached this place before. All our old karmic energies. I will share more about this right now, apparently. So I've written all this and had it in an order I felt, and Spirit is getting me to multidimensionally go through my iPad, scrolling down and picking out pieces. And today I'm recalling a lot of what I've written already. I'm bringing through a new flow today. This is a super masterclass energy divine weekly live healing. I will be doing on Zoom from next week onwards. That's how much Ascension has changed. It was originally December this year. Then I shared. Then I went, it's October the 16th this year. And then yesterday in the Private Light Paradigm group, I did a beautiful divine healing. And I said, oh, I'm not going to last even that long. It may be 21st, 22nd of June, may be the last live one. And in 24 hours, it's now next week. So this is proof how much our ascension has changed, how much this is new. And I'm at the forefront bringing this through newly for you. Why do I say that? Why do you feel, all those that come from thinking, why do you feel or think that I keep talking about me all the time? I want you to know that you are at the top of this tip of the spear of what you are going through and bringing through for humanity. I don't need self-inflated ego. I am ego, which in Greeks, I use that often, ego, I. Okay? So, for you to know that you are receiving the latest, so you can please let go, have faith and trust, and ease up on yourself. Please be more gentle on yourself. Please. I can feel my eyes are welling up. That to please be really gentle. There is nothing you're missing out on. You don't need to rush. Listen, I've already been there. I've been there before you all to bring the clarion call to say, I didn't have anyone to tell me this. I had to do some old ascension hard yards like you in what you're bringing through and what you're experiencing. Please be more gentle on yourself. Please let go of the head and the thoughts of giving yourself a hard time. Please be more conscious of what you are saying to yourself. Nothing is worth putting yourself first. Nothing. Nothing. Even the crows are commenting. So I'm going to read an excerpt from what Cryon says. It was talking about the stock market, right? It says, the stock market, but just go with me, is not set to fail. It's already started a leap forward with any kind of good news. On bad news, it doesn't. Think about it. It's not dead. However, many have said so since they are seeing indicators that respond to an old system, not a situation that the planet has ever seen. There is no model to fall back on or predict anything from here on. He's talking about the finances. However, this is also with our ascension, with what bless all souls in humanity, what they're bringing through, all of those that have been out there, famous, not whatever. I'm just saying that we're bringing through, of being the last one standing, coming through now, that what I'm sharing when I say 6 months is not a future prediction, because I don't like future predictions. It can really fuck up and mess up with our energies and aura fields, please. Well said, Anthea. And don't only say please. Shush it off. Go. No. So, allow yourselves time. You have time. Look what's happening out in the world that's also given us that extra time. As you know, I know you know what a lot of you what I'm saying. Can I say, Lisa, good one with demand? For me, it's command. Okay, my video's just gone off again. I know you're going to be able to see me. This happened once before. So please just share if you can still see and hear me, and I'm just going to keep going. I'm not going to let it distract us. I knew an interruption would come again, and it's all good. See, even Cryon said this is the system is a reboot. Now, a lot of what Cryon shares in certain areas is exactly what I'm sharing at exactly the same time, getting at the same time with what I'm bringing through. My energy information matches with Cryon, and then I bring through Newly first, and that is the truth. My energy has a resonance of a Dalai Lama's energy. Someone said they didn't understand what that meant, and so I will just say to you that I saw the Dalai Lama very close, and I went, oh, that's me, that's where I need to be. So that's how I knew my calling a very long time ago. Eddie Murphy said that when he saw Richard Pryor once. He's the only other person that I saw, like lightning struck me, that it struck him when he said those exact words. I went, shit. So, you know, I knew I was destined to do something with humanity on a stage, and that physical present stage is coming in the near future, Masters, and we're starting small. And because we start small, thank you that you can see and hear me, it's up to us to build and create this new platform. Okay? So just bear with me here. Unexpected energy come in. You may have got the same information that I did. Isn't it interesting? Those companies that were unstable, that were wobbly, that were not being, whether it was authentic or energetically on a new timeline, would not be reopening, and bang. And I read out that what Cryon's written that as well. When you come from zero and start coming back, those dysfunctional attributes will no longer exist. Many will not reopen. And he said shouldn't have been. That's his choice. They shouldn't have been open. Their very existence in a bloated market was about to cause the shift. A reboot is a pruning out of the things that should change. So when you rebound, those stagnant systemic issues are no longer there. Beautiful. That's what's happening in the world. When you come from zero and start coming back, this is a new 0 point we're newly creating. A new galactic 0 point. There's been many 0 points, please. New galactic 0 point. It involves seeing your dark crystal, which this has been done in a previous live, yet somebody just mentioned recently, and I said you're at now realizing, because a lot of these energies are prophetic, what I bring through in these lives ahead of time, 2 weeks, 6 years, 2 months. Slow down. You have time to go back and look at a previous video, because I don't have all the labels and everything in them. That is a big job within itself. So that means people need to go and have a look at the labels on here or bluebeyondguide.com, my website, or on Facebook, or on Blue Beyond Guide YouTube channel. Please, Spirit has also asked energetically, if you have not liked or followed, please, would appreciate your energetic assistance for whatever that means. Mine is always about the energies. All about the energies. I also did one on breathe to release. And this is what Cryon also shares about breathing. I really chuckled. It was shared on the Era of Light. It was the 16th of May, Cryon's latest. And we are grieving. We are still in a process, and will be for 6 months, of grieving. We will still be in a process of dealing with the divine masculine, divine feminine energies of our mother, fathers. They're at the process at the moment of being released through us. And this is where I'm going to take us now. I'm going to shift this into a third phase. Rachel, you're the only one who truly understands the process we've been going through without someone genuine to talk with. Thank you, Anna, you for talking with us. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you. Can't keep our light under a bushel when we are called to do something of the divine, whatever it is. I honor all you mothers with children that your major roles are here as Blu-rays behind the scenes in having indigo children and other children, and that's your role. I see you, hear you, feel you as well. I talk to so many of you and help with the children and families. I do so much to help, and I see you for what you're going through, your invisible role behind the scenes. We're no longer behind the scenes. I see you all. I feel you all. I've been all of you multidimensionally where you're at right now in some way or another. I have felt and experienced that and healed that within myself to be not in 5D, 6D, 7D, 8D. I recently shifted 9th dimensional energies. What does that mean? Well, just listen. Just feel. That's what it means. Some things we can't write. Many things are now beyond words, hence me bringing their lives through. This past 7 days, I have not been able to put down in my notes and share as I'm experiencing everything that has come through in the past 7 days. So I need to change and shift things and put a weekly live. This is my last one today, and then smaller lives through the week that you'll catch me on here, which will be exciting. And then like I did recently, a divine masculine and feminine energies, boom, crash. I'll add a few more lines, enough for you to bounce off, so you know it's not only just you. And then I'll put a little bit more of, like recently we've had ascension hot flushes has been really increasing. Our shifting with our food, overeating and then slowing down, and we just couldn't stop eating. Just go with it, nurture it. It's part of ascension. You know, we buy stretchy clothes. Lisa Transcendence Brown mentioned this, and I laughed. It was great when I first heard that. I went, yeah. So you know, the Buddha belly, all of that, all those symptoms have been happening. Oh, your daughter listened to me the other day. Yes, darling, block their ears when I swear though. Hey, Bethy, sit down, put your feet up, honey, take a breath. I'm just sharing my love. Bethy, I've known since school, since I was very young. We are not returning to the old world ever again. And I know that, you know that, you felt it. And I've said that, so we are still grieving the old, because in our human consciousness, we're still coming to terms with the changes. People want all these magnificent, that word, big things happening in the world, and they want to see things changed instantly. I keep saying, you can't handle the truth. Well, you can handle the truth, but it just, honestly, it takes a while for us to cope in the human being consciousness of what we think or feel that we want instantly now. We need to grow into this slowly and gradually. Enjoy the journey, and it's not a dress rehearsal. It is not a race. There's nothing to speed up and race. We need to slow right down to our own internal 0 point of, in this hour, focus on yourself. How much were you distracted from when 41 minutes ago when I said be aware of distractions while you're here? I'm honoring my sacred space, and I'm keeping it safe and protected in privately recording these beautiful lives. I will still be fun and effervescent, and you will still be present with me, because I do time travel energies, past, present, future. I'm already there doing them with you now. So just because I'm not on live or in your comments, it makes no difference with the energy. You will still receive that exchange. And if you want a further interaction, you have alternatives. Because I'm not going anywhere. I'm not deserting. I'm not leaving humanity. I'm not leaving myself. I'm continuing to push through for the rest of this lifetime to make the most of it, because I guarantee you, in the human being, it's fucking worth it. Whatever it is going through, you are a master, growing into your human mastership in your spirit and soul, your higher self, divine ascension, by just showing up and being here right now. You don't need to understand the words of what I'm saying. Just feel, take a moment, enjoy the love. It's enough. It's a beautiful day here in Australia this morning. Just the sky is that clear blue. The crows in the background, there's some ducks, or can't see, yeah, flying. It is just, take a moment, look around, feel. Because we need to grab the moments. It's about the moments in between. And so we need to create more new moments. Okay, let me shift this again. We're going into phase 4. Here we go. I started sharing, like I said, when I watch these back, this is how I get a healing of the divine, through my own vessel, or watching this back, because delivering it, I'm feeling it on every layer and level, 7 chakra healing here, in spirit and soul. So when I watch back, I then get what it is I'm bringing through for all of humanity as well. And, okay, before I read about this upgrade of new triple goddess energies, again, I'm being guided to share. I keep slipping. I need to anchor this energy in, that what I'm here to do with my role with humanity is an exchange of energy. Because I gave so much, I ended up being in and out of being bedridden. I only got out because I, at certain times, to do bodily functions and things I needed to do. And I had a very supportive partner, Michael, that helped me raise my son while having that for 15 years to fully have healed it. And that's a whole other story. I may do a master class on healing chronic fatigue fibromyalgia. Let me write that one down. They just pop up, because there's a lot to that. So I'll write that down. And so along my journey in reaching to where I'm at, this is about you. Take a moment and a breath. Just feel how this reflects to you, resonates to you in some way. And along my way, before I started this group, when I had a Blue Beyond Infinity group, there wasn't hardly many people in that. To now we're turning over to 16,000 beautiful energies that are resonating. To having the website platform, to creating this super masterclass, to keep me alive in my mission that I've waited for a very long time, that big things at age 55 I got let known. And I remember 5 years ago, I'm like, my God, do I have to wait another 5 years? My God, yes I did, because I needed to grow into this. So I knew people along my way that knew me as I was, and I would spend a lot of time with them, growing and learning and this, that, and then they all knew I had my role I needed to do and whatever, and that usually it's about people realizing they can't own me. A lot of souls wanted to own that energy. I don't have exclusive. I have a beautiful connection with everybody in a different, unique way, because unconditional love is endless. So there's a lot of jealousy energies, this, that, the other. I won't go into that now, which goes into those betrayal energy, goddess energies. So when it comes to A divine healing where I'm guided someone needs to book in. It took me a long time to get to this place. It does not matter if they were a brother or sister energy I knew from years ago. That exchange still needs to be done and respected, which is different to the personal connection they have with me personally as Anastasia. It's taken me a long time to learn to separate of blurred lines of energy exchanges in having a role and mission, bringing through. And this needed to be shared for whatever reason that is, because there's no discounts on divine energy. As I'll always say, no discounts. Hey, Debbie, Shelley. So I needed to share that. So give ourselves as 6 months is the message, and the angel number 818. I've been talking about karma is over, and that all previous lifetimes finish with us now. We've never reached this place before. We are creating new. There's no old role model to fall back on, because that's gone. Look in the outside world. And 818 is about self-confidence, personal power, giving, receiving truth and integrity, reality, dependability, self-reliance, and manifesting positive abundance. Your abundance, in whatever form that may be, leading to monetary abundance. You are the abundance. And I did a live healing on I am abundance, and all else flows from there. Those that worry about money, keep you focused, and you'll be worrying about money, and that will block. Shift, shift, shift. This is about the universal spiritual law of karma. Number 1 of the 818 resonates with new beginnings, striving forward, instinct, intuition, ambition, tenacity, initiative, changes, self-leadership, assertiveness, creating our own realities. I'm not into creating our own realities with our thoughts, because what I've been sharing with people is undoing the creating the reality and the vision, and creating that vision. I'm going to table and say, can we shift that? Because what's happening is I'm now telling people one by one. See, I get guided by, I'm booked 6 days a week with divine healings to help people in the now as much as possible. I have many more openings because I'm catching up. So please know I'm always open for one-on-one divine healings. So what is happening is people that had things written down to repeat, people that had visions that they were coming from their thoughts and were not even realizing it was their mind thoughts creating what they thought was their feelings and their visions. So I'm sort of going to say, can we just stop all of that right now? Because we're newly creating it now. So those other ascension methods are no longer working. Also, what is not also working is courses. This came through this morning. I'm just delivering. Remember, no personal attachment. Courses in the way that courses have been taught will be falling away, will no longer be working for those who are ready for something more real, live, one-on-one, instant manifestation, instant healing, instant, from one that has already been through it. Authenticity, because 818 ultimately equals 8. Yes. And it's the 888 energies I'm bringing in. 888. Yes, karma is most definitely over. But people need to grow into that it is over. So we're turning a new corner in a new paradigm with humanity in the world. This is a final letting go. Please take this in consciously. We are letting go of old partnership energies. into the Divine Mother energies. Today is the start of something new, a new clean slate of energies. There's a lot of shifting and clearing today. Each day is new learning. We need to stay conscious. Breathe, release, has been one of my messages for some time. Okay, I will share again. I will be sharing energy updates, what I call the Stasia resonance of what the Schumann resonance, which measures the energies to the planet and shows it. Look it up for yourself, Schumann's resonance on a chart, that at the same time that the chart shows those energies, we are feeling it too. I'm feeling and voicing newly in what I'm bringing through for the planet that I can share with you, usually 2 days later, in the human being, what that really meant. Or very close to when people go, oh, what do you think it is? And everyone guess, and tuning in bits. What I'm bringing through is fact, real, here, truth, in our human reality, not a future forecast, not the galactics are here, the ships are here and whatever. Fucking hell. Can you just get very real for a moment in the human being? Yes, that is happening. Yes, most definitely we are supported and loved, but this is the consciousness. We've got to be conscious with all that and feel. It's time to experience the knowing. Beware of distractions. Because not long ago we had 2 24-hour stints of black hole energies, and then that was when the wipeout with the Schumanns. I went, oh, I know what that is. It's a very heavy divine masculine, divine feminine energies that just smashed. It was so big that it smashed the Schumann's resonance. I knew what it was. Please know. We do know. We do have information. No guesswork. Because a lot of anger and rage is releasing. We are clearing our mothers and fathers' imprints out through us. Because at the age of 5 was when this imprint came the strongest through. Where it was too much, we detached. It's time to reclaim, understand and accept whatever happened at 5 I picked up on. It's time to heal and release that and just ask. That's enough. So many are releasing this and being volatile. There are volatile and harsh energies out. 6 months is the message. I've said pull back before. This is different. This is different. It's easy for others to lash out, and it's easy for you to lash out with others, not meaning to. You will not really realize all the time or really be conscious when you are releasing. If you become conscious releasing, oh gosh, there's my mother's, there's my father there, wow. You know, honestly. And in noticing that, when I was not able to prevent that from releasing, I secluded myself. I gave myself time out because I knew I was being unfair in something that was being triggered with someone around me. So I just kept my mouth shut, noticed, and I did not go into that. Rah. So please step back even more. Allow this to filter and shift. It will be worth it. This is part of your upgrade, our upgrade. Because what's happening is until somebody releases all that, there is a leak with family energies from the past. This is the 6 months as well. Through no fault of somebody releasing. Until someone releases the old cords, ties of the karmic energies and all past hurts and betrayal energies with every member of their immediate family, birth family, usually in this lifetime, there is a leak of energies, and I've had to step back from many. I've just been unfollowing everybody for 30 days and I'll reassess. So much is purging. This is what's happening. Well done. Congratulations if you stuck to the 56 minutes to get this information through. This is really huge. pull back, pull back, pull back. While souls go through what they need to. 6 months of this, Masters, was the message. We are all experiencing in different ways ascension. That's what makes this so intense. Just know, Sharon, in saying that, I feel my mother coming at myself. Yes, that's good. That you stop it. What the difference is, and it's beautiful, you just give me a beautiful Blu-ray platform to help expand on you sharing that, is I've been noticing that for years. I would notice, oh God, there's me mum coming out at me. And what this means, and Sharon knows this is a step further than that. It's consciously being where I'm releasing my mother out of me. So you can stop that. So you can consciously, I'm releasing that out. So it doesn't do a cycle. So there's a difference in earlier years of me going, oh, that's my mum coming at me. That's my mum coming at me. Ha, 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 there's a loop. Ha, ha, ha. This time is very different. It's going, okay, that's my mum. And we just acknowledge and release it and shift that anger, rage, whatever, to create a new way next time. Yes, the mother energies. Mother Gaia is going through the upgrade. She brought new triple goddess energies that a few days ago. I actually embodied that, and I had to do it in the private New Light Paradigm group. I wasn't able to do it publicly. I used to do it by myself for years. It's wonderful that this could be witnessed and brought through a new triple goddess energies that Gaia released up, and I've been talking about that recently. She came through. You know, we need to allow time from what I share. Knowing and experiencing are worlds apart. That was a saying that I made up with the Christ energies years ago. And we're now at that point. Everything is shifting. It all starts with us coming home to ourselves. Please do not ask from the head what this means. Just take this in. We are our own safe sanctuary. Please take that in. It's about, it starts with us coming home to ourselves. And again, why would I be repeating this every live? It's because every single person I'm talking to, I'm reminding. So this is not from the head to watch this today, go, yep, I know, yep, yeah, we're coming home. No. It starts with us coming home to ourselves. Just let that reverberate through you. Okay. Get it on another level. Get it deeper. Get it on another layer. Get it on another level. 7 layers and levels, because we've just broken through to the 8th. That's why I can do the 7 layers levels. I've broken through to the 8th to go into 9th dimension energies recently. I assure you, for you to go through what you are. There's no race, no competition. Write to yourself more than ever of your personal space. To keep to yourself more than ever of your personal space. We need to create new connections with all. I've written again, it's a double-edged sword of our creativity to reach a polarity, to find a balance. We push the line. We're toe dippers. Don't touch the wet paint. Don't tell me what to do. I'll fucking touch the wet paint. If we were not like that, if I was not like that, do you think I would be able to bring through what I am here with you all of my private sacred space? Because I will find what someone wrote now. I went to share it before. And I really love that this soul said this to me. Let me go to the end. I've done that. Okay. Thank you, Anastasia. I really mean it when I say I appreciate being led to find you a Blu-ray Monad 1. Very few around my environment have any idea, let alone have the experience, wisdom and bravery you are exhibiting by sharing your private sacred space. It has been a huge godsend for me. Thank you. It's a very big thing for me to have come on to create the new. I'm no fucking hero. I'm not saying it for that. I just need to state how I had to take an extra step and leap of faith in trust to create something new. You need to step it up and do the same for you too, is the message. And I'm paving and leading the way by proof by putting myself on the line, because I'm not putting myself on the line, I'm being looked after divinely in doing so. To bring through something new to help me grow, you also need to bring in something new to help you grow further. That's a message for you to take in. If you start stressing about that, you're already in the head. This is not to stress about. Take a breath and ask, help me to help myself. Hand over your heart, hand over your solar plexus. Help me from the inner. Help me to help myself. Show me. Sit back, take a breath, and allow. It is that simple. It can be much simpler, because I did all the other squiggly ways to work out, and it always comes back to the basics over and over, because we are changing moment by moment. Situations and energies and fluctuations are currently happening all the time. It's beautiful. Something's different today. Breakthrough. There's something familiar from another existence. A long last resonance. A moment from elsewhere. It's a new energy space. Thank you for saying that, Troy. I am coming from a different energy space. I've just broken through the divine masculine energies of previous videos, and today it's coming more from the divine goddess. I know that's not what you might be saying. You might be referring to something else. It's ancient Atlantis, Lemuria, healing. It's the new Atlantis rising energies. For me to break through as a Sensual Pioneer Trailblazer means it's real and it's very here. So thank you. Again, Spirits just draw me here. What I've written there, elixirs of energies, masters of souls, piggybacking energies. It's about divine sovereignty of one's personal connection with Source. Please be aware of that. Please trust your intuition, your gut every time. Please, there's no room to give a benefit of the doubt with anything anymore. Release, release, release. There are 10 openings still available for the next Super Masterclass number 2. Last man, woman standing, creator gods of another planet, and how to handle our amazingly huge energy that we're needing to embody in the human being, and learning how to master this as a new ascending earth master. Many have the talk and are on the spiritual walk in the astrals only, and that's okay, because that's what it is for them. We're bringing this through live, raw, real, in human being reality here and now, and letting go of whatever else everyone else is doing, and pushing through and raising our energies above. Bless them for what they need to go through, that we do need to let go and not fight anymore. We don't have to take up that challenge. We don't have to. We can feel passionate about a love for humanity and what's happening in the world, but please be aware of jumping into rabbit holes. So many are getting lost and caught up in the rabbit holes of the old. If it brings you frustration, if it brings you anything but pure divine peace and strength, don't go there. Pick whatever brings you love, peace. You'll know, you'll feel the realness, because it's time to get raw and real with ourselves and face our internal mirrors of ourselves, of who we truly are, because we can't bullshit ourselves anymore. And it's not deliberate. It was a form of coping. But the veils have lifted, and the only veils were over us, and even Cryon wrote that. So 66 AU is exchange. I'm always up front with the exchange of the number vibration is guided by the divine for the number 2 masterclass. If it's not for you, hey, there's going to be some others. If you feel it's for you, the Oracle Speaks at bigpond.com. Everything needs to flow effortlessly. So please watch out for next week. I'm going to say goodbye now before I finish off. You know how I roll. I like to say goodbye and take my time. And then I'll skim through my notes and see if there's anything else to share. So thank you for showing up for my goodbye, farewell, so long in this old energy of today. I also need to adjust that it will be Zoom and not live with you all for this. I enjoy that as well. So I'm going to enjoy creating new mini lives that will flash up at any time, no set time. It's all going to be divine time. I don't feel that it'll be longer than 20 minutes. It may be briefer. I'm not sure. It'll be what it's going to be. But definitely the big ones will be saved. I will let you know what's happening. So the weekly ones will still be being delivered. Stay here. Stay tuned. You still have my link with the briefer updates, the briefer videos, whatever. We just need to change and shift things. You're welcome, Matthew, EJ, bless, Val lifted Nikki, you're welcome. Sharon, Nina, yes, so much love. Thank you, bring on the new, absolutely, Rhonda, yay, yay, yay. Thank you, JD. All right, how exciting. So it will be super powerful. The exchanges will be 11 minimum. Others may choose to exchange more, gift more. It is completely up to you. It'll be AU 1111 for the next weekly lives. Isn't it exciting? I'm just going through my notes, just putting triple goddess, rainbow crystal energies coming through. Allow yourself to feel a gentle sprinkling of crystal diamonds, all the chakra colors, diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. You know, this is Mother Gaia's birthing. This is so big. So we're releasing our mother and father, family, generational lineage, DNA upgrade through ourselves. That's why this is so much bigger than you. I assure you, this really is final. Yay, yay, yay. End of old karmic energies and past life and Atlantis, Lemurian clashing and New Atlantis energies arising here. Australia is the New Atlantis rising energies. It's right here. For whatever you're going through, please write for yourself to help yourself clear. Pick a brand new A4 book. The first page is your consciousness, and then it kicks into your subconscious. I let people know that recently. They said, oh, I was just writing a little notepad. Why A4? And I said, this is the reason. The whole energy, everything I do is multi-level. Same as I share about breathing to release. I share that in a video, the visual, it's the visual, the sound, there's much to that. It's not time for me to go into the breathe to release energies, about being conscious, linking with their emotions, 888 energies. These are the new harmonic conversion healing energies that I'll be bringing something new January 12th. Watch this space. I'd love you to join me, either live here or live in Australia and Currumbin and Queensland, where we'll be meeting up, where I will be bringing this through, or I'll be doing it here live. I will be bringing it through. And just because it's not famous and well known and there's not 10 million well-known speakers, it doesn't make it any less of being so powerful for the universe. It's the underground, with like the underground resistance that are coming up and out. It's beautiful. We went over 818, turning a new corner in a new paradigm. Turning a new corner in a new 144 light paradigm. I've just opened a 888 Harmonic Convergence Facebook page. It's called Harmonic Convergence, but I feel Spirit keeps telling me put 888 Harmonic Convergence. I don't know what I'll be sharing there, but I just wanted to give you a heads up, because I'm not about advertising. I'm about letting people be aware. This is a final letting go. A final let it go, please. Take this in consciously of partnership energies and into the Divine Mother. 111 11. There it is, all the ones. I'm done. Love you, love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will let you know, for those that know me, knew whatever, I'm still here. You can still remain in touch with these energies. I'm here for the long haul, and I have many various different platforms. It's time to respect Absolutely, about quantity. What about quantity? It's about quality. You bet. To respect and protect your energies, please write to yourself to keep releasing those energies. Please be gentle on yourself. Love you. Bye.